This page appears when you click on the Brainstorming link in the Series menu. This is where the whole team will add thoughts and ideas for the series in Brainstorm notes and comment on each other's notes. These are the actions for this page. The new Brainstorm Idea button is what you click on to create a brand new Brainstorm note. The filter is what you click on to see only one kind of ritual art form: visual arts, music arts, media arts, dramatic arts, verbal arts, that your notes are identified as. Let me show you what that looks like in a series where I have a lot more notes, and just so you can see how that filter works. So in this series, and you notice again the background is different because we're in a different series. I have a lot of Brainstorm notes in this one. And so let's filter this. Let's see just the visual arts ideas. I click the filter button and you see only the red notes, which are representing all the visual arts ideas. Let's look at all of our musical arts ideas. So there you go. So the part of your team that is focused on music can just look at all the musical notes to see what ideas the rest of the music team has put on there. Likewise, media arts and dramatic arts. You see they're all color-coded. And verbal arts. All right, so you get an idea of what that is. And finally, another thing that you do on this page is that you click on a note to see its contents and its attachments. And you can tell that a note has an attachment if it has an icon or a thumbnail picture on it, such as this. Let's look at all of them. So you can see it has an attachment. That's an audio file. There's a picture file. So let's go a little deeper into what it is to read and interact with Brainstorm notes that are already existing. I'm going to go back to the other series and we'll see just some examples here. I've done one example in each of the ritual art forms. You can see that I've got an audio file attached here. Let's click on it and take a look at what that is. So you can interact with each other's ideas. And in this one, there is an audio track that automatically starts playing. And I don't think you can hear it right now because I have my microphone attached into the audio part of my computer. But it starts immediately. I'm going to turn that off. And you can see I also have a web link that goes to where we can order that. And we can also hear another recording of that at this link. So you see in my note, I can give everybody on the team a little taste of what this anthem is that I'm suggesting we use, and can find out where to get it and hear a little bit more about it. So you have the ability to interact, and here I am interacting with myself because I put this Brainstorm note up and I told myself that it's way cool. But anybody can comment on that. I like it. Let's do it. And add a comment, and it will say who added that and when. So let's look at another one. Whenever you go into a Brainstorm note, you can see who added it. Now this is an example of actually typing in right into the body of the Brainstorm note a liturgy idea. And there's some advantage to doing this because this will travel with this note, with this idea, all the way through the script writing process, and will automatically be there and ready to put in the script. So there is an advantage to putting that right in rather than just attaching a document. So I like to do both, but if I'm fairly sure I'm going to use it, might as well go ahead and put it in the body of the Brainstorm note. Let's look at another kind. Going back, this is just sort of a plain one where it was just a comment here about looking for dancers. Be great to have different ages, gender, and ability. The great thing is that when you get to the script writing process, you can drag and drop that right into the script and then create a task about it and make sure that somebody is making sure that 4 dancers are invited to do this well before the series starts. Now here's a visual arts idea, and you can see there was a picture file attached to that. What about these battery-operated candles so the dancers could do more with them without spilling wax on the carpet? They look very realistic. There's the web link as well to show us where we can buy them. And I'm just noticing that this actually comes with a remote. It comes with remote control. I'm just getting a vision of having all these candles around the sanctuary and then being able to turn them on at the appropriate time. Very fun. So you see how this is just interactive with the team. Now, let me say something about the fact that you can actually delete and edit brainstorm notes. Anybody can edit and delete any brainstorm note. I don't want to get into any team politics, but just know that when you do that, you're changing it for the whole team. So if you're doing that to somebody else's note, I take no responsibility. But the good thing about that is that on, let's say, on this note where there isn't anything attached, then if I was another team member and I had maybe a list of possible people who would be willing to carry candles in, I could edit Brainstorm and go in and I could upload that file. Or if I had an idea about what they could wear and I saw it on the web, I could put that web link in there and add that to that idea. If there's already a file uploaded on a note or already a web link, if you change that, it will get rid of the other one. So you just have to be careful, friends, and respect each other's notes. But that's how you interact with